Good morning, students. I hope you all are healthy. Today I am going to discuss with you first chapter of class 7th Computer External Hardware. Our first topic is what is computer. As you know that a computer is an electronic machine that works according to the instructions given by you. It can accept data, manipulate the data according to specified rules. The meaning of manipulate the data is processing of data, which is done by CPU, produce results and save the results for future use. As you see in this diagram, we can give the instruction to the computer through input devices, which is known as keyboard and mouse. Then CPU, which is also known as brain of computer, done the processing and give the processed data to output devices. And you can see the processed data through monitor and printer. And if you want to save the data for the future use, you can save the data in internal memory, which is known as storage devices. Further, I will discuss with you a computer contain many electric and mechanical components known as hardware. The meaning of components is here parts of computer. Electronic components in computer process data using instructions, which are the steps that all the computer how to perform a particular task. A collection of related instructions organized for a common purpose is referred to a software or a program. Using software, you can complete a variety of activities such as search for information, type a letter, prepare a budget, create a presentation, or play a game. Now further, we will discuss with hardware. A computer is called a computer system as it is not a single machine but a collection or a combination of many devices which work together to perform a task. All the physical and mechanical devices attached together to make a computer system are called hardware. In general, we can say that hardware are the physical parts of computer that you can see and touch the hardware. There are two kinds of hardware components, external and internal. The hardware components that are attached outside the computer case, or you can say that computer hardware or it is a hardware, everything that is outside of the box of computer is known as external hardware. And the example of external hardwares are keyboard, monitor, mouse, printer, scanner, etc. Whenever you go to the computer lab, the parts you can see or touch are known as external hardware like keyboard, monitor, and these devices are also called peripheral devices. The hardware components that are fitted inside the system unit that you cannot see or touch because they are in the CPU are known as internal hardware. For example, CPU, motherboard, drives, power supply, RAM, etc. External hardware are categorized into input devices, output devices, storage devices, and communication devices. In this chapter, you will learn about these. Input devices. You all are familiar with the input devices, any hardware component that allow you to enter data, instructions and commands into a computer are known as input devices. You can easily give the instruction to the computer with the help of input devices. The first input device is keyboard. A keyboard is an input device that contains keys. You press its keys to type information and enter instruction for the computer to follow. You all are familiar with the keyboard. You can type the alphabets and enter the numbers with the help of keyboard. Now please move to the next page, and here we will discuss about the types of keyboard. There are 4 types of keyboard. First is wireless keyboard, compact keyboard, virtual keyboard, and braille keyboard. Wireless keyboard. The name of the keyboard is wireless keyboard. A wireless keyboard is a battery powered device that transmits data to the system using wireless technology. I hope you all are familiar with the wireless technology. The keyboard which is used without any type of wire is known as wireless keyboard. These keyboards do not have any wire connecting the keyboard to the system unit. Now, second type of keyboard is compact keyboard. The laptop computers, some handheld computers and mobile devices often use a compact computer which is smaller than a standard keyboard and usually does not include the numeric keypad. And the numeric keypad, we mean that there is no number key in the compact keyboard. These keyboards are built on the top of the system unit and or are permanently attached with hinges. Now, the third type of keyboard is virtual keyboard. A virtual keyboard is a software component that allows a user to enter text. Some devices like smartphones and tablets have on-screen or virtual keyboards instead of a physical keyboard. The keyboard you generally use in your smartphones are known as a virtual keyboard. Now, last type of keyboard is braille keyboard. A braille keyboard is a type of keyboard which is meant the blind or visually impaired people to input information in a computer, which is characterized by a series of dots on each key in a braille cell. The person who is blind or having a low eye vision, they can easily use the braille keyboard. Now, the second most important input device is mouse. You all are very much familiar with the mouse. A mouse is a pointing device that fits comfortably under the palm of your hand. You can use the mouse to select or move items on the screen, as well as to provide instructions for the computer to follow. The top of a mouse has 2 buttons. Some also have a scroll wheel. The bottom of a mouse is a flat and contains a mechanism that detects the movements of the mouse. Now, we will discuss the types of mouse. There are 5 types of mouse. First is mechanical, second is optical, third is wireless, fourth is air, and fifth is touch mouse. First is mechanical mouse. A mechanical mouse has a rubber ball on its underside. As the user moves the mouse around on the desktop, the ball rolls with these movements. In the optical mouse, an optical mouse uses laser technology to compare and track position of the mouse. The picture of the optical mouse is given in your book, and by seeing the picture you can easily understand the laser light is given on the mouse. And third is wireless mouse. A wireless mouse is a battery powered device that transmits data through wireless technology such as radio waves or infrared light waves. Next is ear mouse. An ear mouse is a newer type of motion sensing mouse that, in addition the typical buttons, allows you to control objects by moving the mouse in predetermined direction through the air. Last, touch mouse. Touch mouse is a touch sensitive mouse that recognizes touch gesture. For example, you press a location on a touch mouse to simulate a click, sweep your thumb on the mouse to scroll pages, or slide multiple fingers across the mouse to zoom. I hope you can easily understand what we will discuss today, and please underline the important line. As you can see that I also underline the important line of each topic, because it is important to us. If you have any doubt in this topic, please give a comment in the comment section. And thank you.